Welcome to Gene's Reviews, where I basically do whatever the hell I want. Hello everybody, we're doing a scary video in my car tonight. This is from the Impossible channel. Scary paranormal videos that shouldn't exist. So let's check it out.
Normally, when something that we can't fully understand happens to us, we tend to look for an explanation. Say for instance that you see something otherworldly or you hear something that you can't quite explain just next to you inside your home. Most of the times, these kind of phenomena are coined as paranormal events and have been observed since ancient times throughout different civilizations.
It's happened to a lot of people, so I know it. I really believe it.
And today, you're in for a treat because I will be analyzing the scariest and the most mind-blowing paranormal phenomena captured on camera. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
One curious thing about paranormal activity is that most of the times one will capture it on camera and not even know about it. In Arabian culture, ghosts, spirits, or demonic activity in general is taken very much seriously. Most of the times, they will refer to ghosts as jinn, which is an entity that can show up to people with good or evil intentions. And what's most curious about the Arab world is that they have some sort of chant to scare away or force evil entities that are present to show themselves. In 2009, a YouTube channel by the name of UK Now They're
I think all cultures have that kind of thing.
A group of people is exploring an abandoned school. Little did they know that there was something very wrong with this school, and probably a good reason for it to remain abandoned.
I think I may have seen this. The guy with the camera's abandoning the other dude.
When exploring the building's upper floor, they find a locked door from which inside they hear a moaning sound. Scared now that they might not be alone and not knowing exactly if this is a dog or anything else, they start running towards the lower floor.
إذا لا تخلوني قدام وين دخلني؟ جايك روم 321 مكتوب لود.
Now exploring the building, they enter one of the classrooms with Allah, Allah written all over the chalkboard. In Arab culture, this is kind of like walking into a classroom with crosses drawn all over. It could be a sign that this building is indeed haunted. Now this is when strange things start happening. One of them says, "I feel something strange here." They go into one of the classrooms, and this is what they captured on camera.
Yeah, I've seen this. Headless body walking towards them.
Now they didn't notice this at the time, but when they enter one of the classrooms, you can see what appears to be a headless, transparent figure walking towards them. And it appears that this thing, whatever it is, wasn't there. Watching in slow-mo, it's as if it's materializing, walking towards them. And what's most baffling is that in this exact moment, you can hear an Arab chant in the background just outside the building. One of the boys even says, "Thank God someone is chanting because I was feeling strange. Can we get out of here?" In your opinion, what is really going on here? Could this be some sort of glitch, or is it the real deal?
I think it could be real. I don't think it's a glitch, but it could also be fake.
Paranormal investigators explain that most of the times they do what they do because something happened during their childhood, something that they can't explain. However, being a paranormal investigator isn't that easy because most of the times nothing happens, nothing is recorded on camera, and it can be very much boring. Not only that, for many reasons, it is quite dangerous to go into an abandoned building or house in the middle of the night searching for the paranormal.
The more
However,
subtle it is, the more I believe
unexplained
it.
is captured on camera. And this is exactly what happens in Ross Allison's YouTube channel. A friend of hers was investigating a house when all of a sudden she felt a dark presence. She recorded nothing on camera, or so she thought. When the investigation ended, she went back home and felt as if something had followed her. For her surprise, the next day she woke up and she played back the audio tapes, and what she heard is one of the most chilling evidence of the paranormal. This is what happened.
No one can understand why you have to scream, and neither can I. Why do you follow me everywhere? I know you need my help, but I can't understand you. Please, can you just try to not...
In this video, Ross Allison's friend is showing other paranormal investigators what's been happening to her. She's going to talk to this dark presence, and then she's going to play back the tape live without any editing or tampering.
Okay.
And what you'll hear is one of the most chilling evidence of the paranormal.
I know you came with me from Rolling Hills, and I told you you would never have to go back there. But now I'm thinking you need to go someplace else. I'm going to turn it off now. Okay, let's see what we've got.
In your opinion, what is really going on?
Sounds like
is
it's
this
in
some
pain.
sort of glitch, the recording system, or is it something else? There is a big
I don't know
discussion
on
the
that. That's
internet
pretty
whether
scary,
we
though.
can capture other frequencies that the ears and the eyes can't see with camera and video recorders. Enthusiasts say yes, that we can, and some experts say no,
I've
we
heard
can't.
that using
And
a tape
indeed, it
recorder is the
something that
best
we
way to
don't
do
see
it.
every day. However, this next video that was taped in Japan by a taxi
Forget
driver
all of the
proves the
apps
contrary.
and that stuff. Use a
The
tape
taxi
recorder.
driver picks up a client to drive him home, and he's taping everything with the CCTV camera. Right after that, he goes back to his station to see if he can pick up another client, and this is when things become very bizarre. A shadowy figure can be seen sitting in the back seat. However, there is absolutely no one there, and if we zoom in
now I
on
see
this
it.
thing, whatever it is, we apparently can make out a face. The thing is, the same way it appeared, it disappears.
Ooh.
And to this day, it's very hard to say if this video is real or not. Even so, moments after the video was originally uploaded, it became a viral discussion, and I can completely understand why. This is not the only video that portrays something like this happening. So that leaves us with the question, is this the real deal or not?
That's creepy.
In
That's
Malaysian
really good.
culture, there is a belief that when a person dies, it will haunt its own grave for at least 7 days. Now, whether this is real or not, in a police station in Felda, 3 co-workers were working late at night when all of a sudden they captured a chilling figure on camera. The police officers are discussing how this specific night there is an eerie atmosphere to the police station. At the same time, they're making jokes about this and that, when all of a sudden, things aren't that funny anymore.
Tu dia. Cik Mat ke Cik Mat? Ha, tu dia. Awak tak ambil?
What are they filming for then? Oh.
A white figure can be seen crossing the window in a rapid pace.
Yeah.
And the officers are now scared. Startled, the person holding the camera doesn't want to go outside, while the rest of them do in search of this thing, but they don't find it. Taking into consideration their reaction, I don't think this is a prankster. Not only that, it's sort of dangerous to prank police officers in a police station late at night. However, I'm not too sure. What do you think? Is this a prankster or is it something else?
I don't know,
like
that
I've
could be
said
something
before,
too.
Paranormal
These are all pretty
investigations,
good.
Urban explorations, in general, going into an abandoned house or building can be very much dangerous for several reasons.
Hello? Oh my god, what the f? What the f? Bro. Holy sh.
So in my opinion, it's very important to go accompanied by someone or at least very much prepared. And this is what Terror al Extremo is doing, a YouTube channel located in Ecuador who does urban explorations and paranormal investigation. In one of their latest videos, they visit an abandoned chapel in the middle of the woods, and it's a beautiful place, or at least it was. Nowadays it looks pretty much abandoned and creepy as it can get. Both explorers go armed with cameras and equipment.
Cool.
What happens next will chill you to the bone.
See? It looks really old.
In this first part of the video, we can easily observe that this place is huge. It's a labyrinth. In other words, it could be easily someone's hideout or a place for rituals. And it won't be long before Terror al Extremo realizes that they shouldn't have gone there in the first place. At first, they arrive at a small house, and from a certain distance they can identify candles that are lit up. Once they get closer, these candles go out and things start to happen.
No manches. Creo que hay alguien allá adentro. Buenas noches.
Yeah, you see light in there.
They start feeling a bit creeped out by it all. They approach the place slowly, only to find out there's no one there.
Buenas noches.
In a situation like that, I don't know if I'd go in there or not. I don't think I would.
Ay, güey. Pasó. Mira. ¿Ya viste?
By now, they're pretty certain that they're not alone. Now the question is it ghosts or is it something else?
Ay, güey. Oye.
The main cameraman
captures
strange noises coming from behind the building, and both point out that they see some sort of shadow figure crossing one of the doors. They aren't able to capture this on camera.
Ah, no manches, Odín. Alguien pasó a un lado mío.
Pero se movió la hoja, Luis.
¿Sí la viste?
Sí, la vi como... O sea, se movió la hoja cuando tú estabas ahí.
Just as the main investigator is explaining that he felt that there was something or someone there with them, a rock is thrown at them.
Se movió la hoja.
Me dio un escalofrío tremendo. Sentí a alguien a un lado mío, Odín. Pero dices que viste la... ¿Sí viste la hoja?
Sí, ese...
But both investigators are about to find out that they shouldn't have gone there in the first place.
En serio, Luis, enfrente de ti la hoja se movió como si le hubieran soplado.
Pues así, o sea, a un ladito exactamente, Odín. Ay, güey.
Another rock, this time a bigger one, is thrown at them, and I guess the intention was to hit the camera, which makes me think that this isn't a hoax.
That was
or
a natural
anything like
reaction.
that. The cost for such equipment is pricey, and I don't think they would be fooling around with something like this. Now, if this is some sort of ghost or spirit, it could be a jinn. In Saudi Arabian culture, jinns are known for throwing rocks at people when they want to scare them away from a certain place.
But this is Spanish,
However,
isn't it?
if this
Extremo?
isn't a jinn, it could be a person. But if we roll back and play the video once again, it seems that the rock came from the top of the tree.
Terror al
There is
extreme?
absolutely
Extremo?
no one there.
That's Mexican or Spanish. So it could be a bruja, a witch.
Algo de miedo.
The investigators reach a series of underground tunnels, which makes me again think that this is the perfect place for a hideout, be it for some sort of ritual or something else. I don't think that they should be there all alone.
No, I wouldn't. In a situation like that, if with the candles and everything going, I wouldn't have went in there because there's a lot of weird people out there trying to summon something.
Las luces en alto, ¿eh? Mira, 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 mira.
Saw something, yeah. Ooh, that's creepy.
¿Sí lo viste así como voló? Sí, sí lo alcancé a ver, ¿ves? La vi la mitad del árbol. No manches, sí, ahí, sí, sí, lo estoy viendo. Está arriba, 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 arriba. Ya se desapareció, hermano. No inventes.
Scared and creeped out, they head back to the car when they spot a dark figure climbing the chapel. They run towards it in hopes of capturing it on camera. And now they do something that most paranormal investigators don't do. They head towards the figure.
That's what
they
you
try
should
to find out
do.
exactly what it is that's on top of the building. And this is when they almost regret it instantly. Some sort of bizarre ritual is going on. And this is, I guess, when they sort of upset whatever or whomever could be hiding there.
Ay, Odín, Odín, ahí está, ahí está, ahí está, ahí está.
Not satisfied with what they're seeing, they head to the chapel's backyard, and this is when things really take a turn.
Sí, 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 se ve que...
¿No escuchas cómo estaban hablando?
Estaban como murmurando, ¿no?
Ajá.
De hecho, sí. Yo vi como estuvieran platicando.
Could be some kind of a cult or something.
They're both hearing voices coming from inside the woods, and they decide to turn one of the lights off. This is what happens next.
¿Ya está?
Espérame, ya está, ¿eh? Ya te estoy grabando, ya estoy. Ahí está, ahí está. Listo. ¡Ah, Luis, Luis! ¡Vamos, Luis!
I missed it.
¡Odín, Odín, Odín!
All of a sudden, Odin is abruptly pulled by some unknown force. This is when his friend, still rolling the camera, runs towards him to check out on him. You can see him passing Odin's camera, which he dropped at that exact moment he was pulled. And Odin was dragged a few meters, which is somewhat impressive. Gladly, no one was injured, and you can see Odin trying to grasp exactly what just happened there. Now, taking into consideration that this is the second time that they could have broken a camera, not to mention many other factors such as their reactions, I don't think this is an elaborate hoax or anything.
No, I don't
like
think
that.
so. I think it could be real.
They're either being chased by
This
a
could
group
really be
of people
something.
that are possibly performing rituals in this area, and they're not happy with their presence. or this could be legitimate paranormal phenomena caught on camera. Needless to say, they got the heck out of there as fast as possible, and I guess they never returned. In your opinion, could this actually be paranormal events captured on camera, or is
I think it can,
else?
but I
And
can
what would
also
you
think
have
it could
done
just be like a
if you were
cult
in
or
this
something like that.
situation?
Yeah, I'd get out of there.
Now,
If
I don't
something
know if you
dragged
have
me,
a dog or a cat,
I'd be
but
gone.
there are a lot of reports of people that actually saw something because their cats or dogs sensed it first. Now, it is known that dogs and cats have a broader range of frequency of light. They can see and sense and hear.
They hear
things
better,
that
too.
we humans can't. And this is sort of what happened with Will Langhart at 3 a.m. in the morning when he was home alone on July 27th. He heard strange noises coming from downstairs. He woke up, picked up his phone, and started taping immediately, thinking that it might be a burglar. The thing is, his dog also sensed it. Here's what he captured on camera.
Pay attention to your animals.
At first, Will didn't see it. It was only after he posted this video to Reddit that he noticed that there was something there, looking straight back at him.
I didn't see it.
If you observe right after his dog starts growling, you can see a pair of shining eyes in the stairway. And if we actually zoom in and slow-mo, you can see it much better. The thing is, if we watch this video to the
Can't
end,
really
we
tell
can
what it is,
see
though.
this thing, whatever it is, simply vanish into thin air. In your opinion, what is going on here? Could it be some sort of creature? Or
I don't
was
know
it
about that.
something else?
That could be anything.
Now, when it comes to paranormal activity, it's not just videotapes of abandoned buildings or homes. In West Africa, more specifically in Togo, Benin, and Senegal, an ancestral cult is practiced whose venerated entity is called Zangbeto, a term that means guardians of the night. Zangbetos are represented by figures wrapped in structures made of straw, wood, and other materials, and during ceremonies, these entities display
This is
themselves
really scary,
by dancing
creepy
in the
stuff.
center of ritual spaces. They are always surrounded by tourists, community residents, and practicing witch doctors of voodoo religion. However, according to local Yoruba legend, there are no humans under the costume, only spirits of the night. And there is no evidence that the manifestation of these spirits through so-called Zangbeto is a fraud. On the contrary, to this day, Zangbetos haven't been proven fake at all. Now, I've featured these kind of rituals before in my channel, but never a video like this. Usually videos of Zangbetos can be found on the internet in very low quality, and this specific video was uploaded by Dynast Amir in his Facebook page, and it shows very clearly that we're talking about something that very possibly is the real deal.
So they're saying there's nothing under that that's moving around?
This part of the video, we can see that there's some sort of offering that they're giving the Zangbeto, and soon it begins to dance. And at first I have to say I was a bit skeptical about this Zangbeto ritual. However, Dynast Amir shows us another part where we can see that there apparently isn't anything inside this voodoo mask. But it doesn't stop there. Dynast Amir goes to another ritual in which he shows us witch doctors assembling one of these voodoo masks. You can observe in this part of the video that locals and tourists are a bit baffled by what they're seeing. Inside the Zangbeto, it's completely empty.
Right.
And once the witch doctors assemble it, it simply starts dancing by its own.
So far, it could just be them pushing on it. There it goes. That voodoo is some scary shit, in my opinion. I don't like that stuff.
The thing is, this voodoo witchcraft is known only by some witch doctors and people that are a part of some sort of secret society where they share this ancient knowledge of how to connect to the spirit world.
Why do it?
In your opinion, what is really going on? Do you think this could be some sort of hoax, or do you think this is something else that's going on?
Some kind of magic, maybe?
Since the invention of photography
scary,
and
though.
video
That's-
cameras, people have been capturing many different things. From the most amazing to the most chilling and bizarre, video cameras have been used for basically everything. And needless to say, capturing the paranormal has been one of them.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
For instance, in the 1950s, a family known as the Coppers moved into their new home in Texas. In this picture, there were only 4 members of the family. However, a 5th person can be seen hanging from the ceiling.
Oh,
and in
wow.
this picture, what's peculiar is that
Oh.
you can't make out this person's face. Now, this was in the 1950s, and in today's world, people use different technologies to capture paranormal phenomena. And one of the most recent technologies that I was skeptic at first is a Tesla car. The Tesla car has a sensor that detects people around it
Right.
to avoid collisions. And last year, YouTubers noticed that their Tesla cars were detecting people that simply weren't there.
Oh my god. What am I doing? What if they just start surrounding me? Oh.
What the Yo, saw that.
An
Okay,
Italian
that's
YouTube
scary.
channel by the name of Paranormal Investigation Team was trying this Tesla thing out in an abandoned cemetery. And what they captured on camera was more than they bargained for. This is what happened.
Non so come saranno, raga.
Non lo so, ma se lo troviamo,
Cosa è stato?
sensore e si
Paolo.
vola. Cosa?
Non hai sentito?
Ma non cominciare a autosuggestionarti, per cortesia.
Both Paolo and his wife are discussing about how the cemetery is creepy at night and that it has been abandoned for years and is no longer a part of the town. When all of a sudden she feels a thud in the car, and then later on in the video it happens again.
Dai, smettila però.
After minutes sitting inside the car waiting for something to happen, they're both getting very tense with the situation. Paulo just wants to confirm if this Tesla ghost hunting thing is real, and she just wants to get as far away from this place as possible because since they got there, she feels something odd about this place. This is when finally they're able to capture something on the Tesla motion sensor.
Non l'ho filmato. Non l'ho filmato. Davanti nero. Di nuovo! Guarda! Guarda!
Ah.
Guarda, non c'è niente! E non c'è niente! Non c'è niente! Ma c'era! L'hai visto? L'hai visto? L'hai visto?
After 30 minutes or more with the car parked in the same place, a person now is showing up. Someone that isn't there now appears in Tesla's dashboard. And Paulo and his wife are a bit scared. They get the heck out of there and they come back another day with someone else to help them tape this mysterious phenomena. However, what they captured on camera is a bit more baffling, and this time it left everyone creeped out to the point that they never returned to this abandoned
That might not be
cemetery.
anything
Check this
evil,
out.
though. You know, just a
Sì,
ghost.
è pieno di croci anche lì.
Solo che non arrivano le luci. Tutto un cimitero, hai capito? Vedi che
Sì,
sono
sì,
uno
sì,
spiazzo
sì.
gigante.
After having the courage to check out the cemetery for themselves, they go back inside the car and wait out for something to happen, something similar to their previous video. They expected something to show up in the Tesla dashboard, but this time it was quite different. What happens next is far more chilling.
Questione del luogo, Cioè non è niente di che.
Certo, quella può far tanto.
Potrebbe essere semplicemente quello. Oppure lei praticamente non c'è più. Perché abbiamo espresso il suo...
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Te lo giuro, c'è qualcosa là!
There was.
Dove?
C'è qualcosa là! Dalle croci, dalle croci!
Dalle croci!
Ma infatti dalle croci!
L'ho vista, là!
Non l'ho vista!
Là, sì, l'ho vista!
If you look closely, the cameraman was able to capture a shadowy humanoid figure in the background diving
moves,
into one
yeah.
of the graves. Unfortunately, the cameraman wasn't focusing in the background. I believe they did not expect anything like this to happen, and this is exactly why I believe this is possibly the real deal
I
and
do
not
too.
an elaborate hoax. What do you think? Have you ever seen anything like this?
No.
Well, this is it for now, but we do have more videos. Don't forget.
Well, that was a good one. I liked that video. That was the Impossible channel. Scary paranormal videos that shouldn't exist. The only one that I'd seen before was the headless thing at the very beginning, I think. That had some creepy stuff in it. I hate that voodoo stuff. That voodoo stuff really creeps me out big time. You ever see the movie The Serpent and the Rainbow? That's some scary stuff. Now it's time for a joke. It's time for a joke to brighten your day. Today I ran into a psychic. He seemed like he was really happy, so I hit him in the mouth. When it comes to the paranormal, I like to strike a happy medium. Thank you, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hashtag Mean Gene, all that fun stuff. And if you like this video, tell all your friends, leave a comment down below. And if you didn't like it, then just shut up. And I will see you next time.